block shot like
Victor Wembanyama
shoot like KD.
from Nanterre, France. So who is this guy?
Victor Wembanyama could be the MVP this season. Not only that though, he could be the greatest player we've ever seen. With 10 games left in the season as of this recording, he's looking like a lock for first team All-NBA, first team defense, and the Defensive Player of the Year award, making his case for MVP pretty strong this season. What he's been doing has been pretty incredible. When asked in an interview to give his 3 arguments for him winning MVP, this was his answer.
My first one would be that defense is 50% of the game and that it is undervalued so far in the MVP race because I believe I'm the most impactful player defensively in the league. Second argument would be we almost swept OKC in the season and we dominated them. My third argument would be that offense impact is not just sports.
I think he's right. There is a debate, and by the end of the season, if he keeps doing what he's doing, he could be my favorite for the award. Right now I got Luka. In my nearly 20 years of NBA fandom, Wemby might be the greatest defensive player I've ever seen. And I really mean that. His first argument for winning MVP was his defensive impact on the game, which is extremely valid. He is no doubt the best defender in the NBA, by far. His skill and IQ, plus his height, equals a defensive cheat code. His height and shot blocking abilities scare teams into avoiding Wemby at all costs. They don't even look to shoot inside shots they'd usually take. Not if Wemby's under the rim. And even if he's not under the rim, his feet are quick enough and he's smart enough. But when he does get beat, his skill and size allow him to recover, and it makes it a tough shot no matter what. The offense must execute perfectly just to get a shot off. He completely changes how offenses play basketball. He's versatile and gifted. In my opinion, he has the biggest impact on defense ever. His second argument for winning MVP is that they've been whooping the Thunder, the supposed best team in the NBA, which is facts. They won 3 out of the 4 matchups. In those wins, they won by an average margin of 15 points. That's pretty dominant against the top team in the Western Conference. And let's not forget, they were the defending champs. Pretty valid. And his third and final argument was offense isn't just about scoring points. And I'd agree. His offensive game isn't as polished as players like Jokic, Luka, or SGA yet, but the fact that he's such a skilled shooter and playmaker at this height, and how unstoppable he is when he gets around the rim, and that he's the best defender in the NBA, with this context all added up into one player, makes an amazing argument for him to win MVP. It's pretty difficult to make the All-NBA first team and All-NBA defensive first team in the same season. I found a Reddit post listing the players that have done it the most in NBA history. I believe Wemby will be toward the top of this list by the end of his career. Michael Jordan had 9 and Kobe had 8. I believe he'll have somewhere between 5 and 7 of them. And to all the Kobe haters out there, this is why he's so respected in the NBA. He's the closest thing to MJ, and he dominated on both ends. Anyways, you can add Wemby to this list. He'll be one of the few to do this while also winning Defensive Player of the Year. Super elite stuff right there. I think by the end of his career, he'll have done it as many times as Tim Duncan at 7. That's something I look forward to for the years to come, watching Wemby. My biggest hope is that he stays healthy, because if he does, it's just gonna happen no matter what, if you ask me. Wemby isn't the first freakishly tall athlete to be in the NBA, but he's among the tallest I've ever seen, and he moves like none of them. He's more athletic and more coordinated. He can shoot the ball way better from everywhere. He doesn't rely on the height because he has some serious skills and serious IQ. He knows how to use his body perfectly. He is literally something we've never seen before. Don't know how many times I said that already, but it's true. The definition of generational talent is Victor Wembanyama. My predictions for the Spurs in this Wemby era? A lot of success. If he's healthy, like I said, he could be the greatest player we've ever seen. But that's just what I think. How do you feel about Victor Wembanyama? Do you think he should be MVP this season? And where do you have him ranking in the MVP race right now? Do you think he has GOAT potential? I do. But don't just think about it. Let me know down in the comments. I'll read them all and I will respond. That's it from me. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. I'd appreciate that. And consider subscribing. Also, follow me on X for more NBA content. I post on there as I watch NBA games and I interact with the NBA community quite a bit. Just observing and shit. Trying to build my name. So follow me there. I'd appreciate that as well. If you're still watching at this point, you're a real one. And I love you. I thank you. But that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Peace be to